Oh my god, it's cold.
Camp Adventures.
Morning. It's cold. I'm at the food for all thingy. Oh my god. The parking lot over there is glare ice. And oh, the people here, not just the people working or volunteering probably, but the people that were coming were so nice. This Mexican lady helped push me down because it's down a little bit of a hill to get back to the door where you go in, and she helped push me down, and then her husband was waiting further up in line, and she went up, and I'm waiting in line patiently, and I get around to where you go to check in, and she's like just in front. She's like, oh, would you like to cut in front here? Because I think they should let you go ahead of in line, you know, because you're in a wheelchair. So she let me cut in front of her and pushed me up there, and then it cost $3, and I had no idea. I had no cash. Thankfully, they took the one emergency check that I carry. Otherwise, I'd been screwed and wouldn't gotten anything. But actually, they probably still would have given me food, because I didn't know. I'd never heard of it before. But next time, I know for next time, and apparently they do this every month, and I got a lot of food. They kept trying to push more and more on me, and my lap was seriously piled, like, up to my nose. I got a lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff I'm going to be giving to Mel and Zach. I got 2 pizza crusts. Score! Awesome! That made me happy. And I got a loaf of bread. And I got 2 cases of yogurt. That's awesome. So I'm going to turn my heater back up full blast because I turned it down to talk to you guys, and I'm going to go home. You can't make this shit up. You really can't.
I know.
So life has happened again to us in our little group, to Zach mostly. So, you know, his car was a piece of shit. What was it, 98?
No, I think it's 94.
Oh, 94. Okay, 98 or 94 station wagon.
It's old.
Old. Old. So, this piece of shit, he finally went and traded it in to get a new car. And a 06?
07.
07? 07 Mazda something.
Mazda 3.
Mazda 3? I mean, whatever that means. I don't know. And today, he's getting a new set of hand controls from Voc Rehab. And of course, his Voc Rehab counselor is out with the flu and hasn't ordered them yet. So, his dad today was going to take the old ones from his old car and put them in the new car temporarily. But not working.
2 hours later.
Yeah. How hand controls work is there's a whole assembly that's clamped under the steering column, and then from there it has 2 rods that go down and clamp onto the foot pedals. And Mel, is it? It is starting to snow.
Score! We just didn't want that.
Awesome. Mel calls me up and says, yeah, they can't get things clamped on right. And so I don't know what we're going to do with school. And so she come over here to try and figure, you know, if they can use my car. And, you know, I've got things going on that I need to be able to get to myself. So,
and on top of that, my chair can't be taken apart.
Yeah. So trying to coordinate all this shit going on, it's fun. And as she's over here and we're just talking, I said, well, what clamp is it? You know, is it one of the clamps on the pedals, or is it the clamp on the steering column? If it's just the pedals, you could just like duct tape the shit out of them, and it would hold for a while. It wouldn't be that safe, but it would be moderately functional until you get the new hand controls. No. It's the one that clamps to the steering column that holds the whole assembly up.
Slightly important.
A little bit. Can't really... Yeah, no. I wouldn't want to drive without that. So
we're working it out, and I'm getting rid of the power assist wheels, so, yep,
Yeah. So much for all of us going to Hy-Vee.
Well, we'll probably figure we can do it in your car.
Yeah, I gotta get Super Pretzels, though. How the hell are you gonna fit all that stuff in my car?
Dude. I've told you before, it's not a big deal to put it on my lap.
Breathe, woman.
I have Mindy's card. I'm supposed to be doing stuff.
I know. Take a pill.
I don't have one.
I can give you a cough drop.
Did you tell them about the power assist thing?
No.
They're too heavy. Going back to being pushed everywhere.
Yeah, the wheels are so impossibly heavy that it's gotten, you know, it was nice and we dealt with it when she first got it, but now it's just gotten to the point that it's wintertime and this is Minnesota, it's just so impractical to have such heavy wheels that are so hard to get off. Because in the summertime, it's not that bad. You know, it's warm, it might be a little hot, but you're not like shivering after working at it for 2 minutes. Because if you don't get them off within 10-15 minutes, you're not going to get them off. Because by then, you're fatigued, and your muscles are really starting to tighten up from the cold, and you're just not going to get it apart. And this chair won't fit in completely. Well, yeah, it doesn't really fit in any car, but you know, Zach's old car was a station wagon, and so it had a huge, you know, back end with a huge door that just kind of opened like, you know, like on a van. So we would just pick it up and throw it in. Can't do that on this Mazda. So
none of my people can put the chair in a car. So, here we go. To try to go to school without a car.
So that means, you know, getting rid of the wheels. Mel's going to have to be pushed everywhere, which means she's going to have to schedule staff in between classes and stuff to push her from one class to the next.
In the middle of a company transfer.
Yeah, they don't know that either. She's had enough with the PCA company that we have, and she's going into this thing called PCA Choice, where basically you are your own supervisor. You do all your own hiring, all your own scheduling, everything. Pretty much you do everything but pay them.
And the background check.
Yeah, the logistics of it is pretty much the only stuff you don't do. And she pretty much does all that stuff now. So, and all our PCAs will get paid more money, which is good for them.
So I'm transferring them over all within the next week and a half.
Fun. But, yeah.
Life. I don't like it. Can I return it?
No. Having fun?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's having to use that because we couldn't get her chair apart, so she's having to use that, and she's very not so happy.
I am beyond frustrated. I can almost go to, I almost hit something.
Camp Adventures, making our way one push at a time.